So we're with Ray Doyle, leader of the Gavin Mcdonnell camp for his European bout. How's camp gone so far, Ray?
Good, it's going cool, yeah. Little layoff, obviously the fight being put back, so we didn't want to burn him out. So we put brakes on a little bit, but now we're back ramping it back up. But he's still been doing a lot of hard work in between that, a little bit more focusing on certain things. It's given us more time to concentrate on certain aspects of game plan and things like that, what we're trying to work on to, obviously, for Gavin to claim this European title.
So how was obviously it got put back 4 weeks, didn't it? How has that affected it? Have you had to lower the workload or?
Yeah, we've lowered workload a little bit, like I've tried to concentrate a little bit more, like I've just said, on certain aspects technically and things like that. Adding 4 weeks on extra would have made it a 12-week camp, and it's me personally, I know some people might think different, but 12 weeks is a long time when you're training at full capacity. So we're in a good place, but these things happen. This is where we're living in, obviously pandemic and stuff like that. We've just tried to, so he's not, you're wanting your fighter to hit a peak, if you get me, and you don't want him to go over till he becomes stale and just trains too hard and trains too much. So it's been about balance really these last few weeks to balance it out, and then we've still been doing what we want to, but probably not as intense as what we would.
Are you looking forward to obviously getting back in the bubble, obviously with Terry when she fought Jonas? Are you looking forward to getting back in the bubble in Spain?
I've done quite a lot of these bubbles now when I've been working on other bits and bobs and stuff like that, MTK shows and stuff, so I'm pretty used to it. And that, for me, that was one of the reasons why I put myself forward to work some of these shows, because when I first experienced being in bubble with Teddy, I kind of gathered that this was a completely different setup to what everybody were used to. No crowd. Being away from home in a hotel, not being able to walk about, not being able to really mix. Normally you could probably have a walk to shop and things like that when pandemic weren't on and stuff like that. Now you're just isolated and confined into your hotel, so that can be a lot of time for a fighter to sit and sometimes maybe overthink things. Some fighters it seems to favour, some fighters it don't, but I've been trying to instill it into Gavin, little things what I have picked up from all these shows and stuff like that, how different the atmosphere and the fight night and the surroundings of the bubble will be.
So obviously quickly on Gav's opponent GAGO, have you heard much about him personally or?
Not really. I'm trying my best to stalk away, and that's my job really, to try and find out as much as I have. I've got a few bits and bobs where I'm seeing a few little sources, but I get the feeling that he's not a very, maybe where he's from he is, but whatever, but there's not much that I can really find. Obviously the fights are there, but him as a person and stuff like that, I'm not really coming across that much, if you get me, to kind of see what character he is and stuff like that, and all these other little bits and bobs. But the fights I've been studying long and hard and stuff like that, and obviously transferring it into gym and the things that I'm seeing with Gavin when he's sparring and stuff like that. I'm really pleased with it, and I'm confident, and I'm really impressed with the work that he's putting in.
So just finally, how is he looking? 4 weeks out, 3 weeks out? Is he looking good?
Yeah, I'm supremely confident that Gavin's going to come away with a second European title. My heart and soul's gone into this fight as well with Gavin. I've really studied as hard as I possibly can. I've been in here all the time with him, working on his boxing work and just putting maximum 100% effort in. This is it's a huge fight for Gavin, but to me personally, it's a huge fight to me as well. Personally, I want Gavin to be victorious. I want that accolade of lifting a European title. It's what I do this for, and there's been no stone left unturned, and I'm supremely confident that we're going to come away with a victory.
Brilliant. Right, thanks, and good luck the 23rd of April.
Thank you, Ollie. Cheers, mate.